In the theater, I was the caterpillar in Alice in Wonderland. This was in the Napa Valley. It was really exciting. It was the first time that I've ever played the character or tried to work on his dialect. I'm an actor every time I speak. When I'm talking to you, when I'm talking to anybody, I am acting. And I feel that a character role is a little more challenging because you almost have to incorporate different characteristics. There's something about this character that just is phenomenal. He's got a character that just is full of charisma. He's so unpredictable, and he's really playful. And in theater, when I was a little bit younger, not too far back, I did it in theater, and the accent just grew so fond of me. I am the caterpillar. And as I practiced and practiced my accent and just kind of became the character, there's something about that character that just totally grabbed me and said, you know what, you're gonna do this one day, and you don't know what it's gonna be, but you are gonna be this one day. So I find myself today in the process of that manifestation. I am the caterpillar. I am the caterpillar. I could say at this moment a dream come true. I am the caterpillar! The caterpillar, he answers questions a little bit differently than I do. He isn't as factful. He isn't as respectful. He kind of answers a question with a question and sometimes leaves you curious. He's a character, and he is his own character, and I respect that and love that in him. I think that the worst thing about the caterpillar is his communication. I mean, he's got a good heart. You know, he calls Alice back because he has something so important to tell her. You there, girl, wait, come back. I have something very important to say to you. And she comes back. He's very lovable, he is very nice, and he is very true. Although I think his communication needs to be improved. A-E-I-O-U. We have a big goal today. We need to accomplish this goal, and this goal is to find the most appropriate, green, dense, deluxe nature ambiance. The caterpillar resides in a dense, moist nature ambiance such as the Snoqualmie Woods. I had never been here except for this point, and it is a luscious place. Like, if there would be any place that I would wish to visit, Snoqualmie Woods would be the place. We need some background, we need moisture, we need greenery, we need a lot of space in between all of those things. We need a place for the caterpillar to call his throne, something that he sits on, something that he owns, something that is his space. And I believe that we found it today. It was a beautiful scene that we found. The ground was really moist and kind of squishy, so we kind of slipped a couple times, and that really didn't work too well with the camera and the tripod and getting to where we needed to be. But you know, I think that regardless of all those hurdles and barriers, I think we really achieved what we were looking for today. Kind of blend stuff in, and it allows you to have more of a clear complexion. So the character that is going to be within the blue makeup is none other than myself, so the character aspect of it all is taken care of. You know, your complexion is now blended in, and the way that it looks is a little bit more clear and sharp and blended in. Because you know we all have acne, we all have those things that, you know, come here and there, so we just need to block those with a little bit of blending action, and I find the makeup to do a really good job of doing that, and for film it's a necessity. There's going to be a fashion designer who's going to custom design the caterpillar costume. It's going to be awesome. And establishing the right routine for the makeup, because the proper blending is going to be important. I need to bring the hookah. I need to bring the costume. I need to bring makeup. However, I will be in costume and makeup in the morning. We're getting blue makeup, and we're gonna do some really nice highlight right here, and it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna give me some really nice cheekbone effects. Are you? Oops, forgot that one. It is my responsibility to bring some extra makeup, so in case we get some smudges, we can fix those puppies.
Well, I'm not used to it.
My name is Kimberly Iblings. I got started doing costume design by being an actress first. The process of designing the costume and getting the colors picked so far it's been very enjoyable. I really wanted to work with Jason on this project because the costume was very challenging. It was definitely something that I hadn't done before. All the things I had done had been more true to life and not really fantasy oriented. And then I'll pull it up. The type of fabric that I chose for the caterpillar outfit is a cotton blend, so that you can breathe easily in it, because it's going to be a full body outfit. You want to be able to breathe and not just get overheated. It was either $4.49 or $4.80 something, so I just rounded it up to $5.
Okay.
So I kind of figured out the materials and the way to construct it through what had already been drawn out and what had already been like envisioned as like the dreams for the outfit. Just have a little border of it.
Yeah, like a frame.
For the belly, it's gonna be matted felt, so it'll look a little furry, and present it more like it's the real caterpillar skin, where caterpillar skin really isn't that fuzzy on the outside, and that's basically the concept.
It's pretty amazing. I don't know if any of you have known this or heard about this, but in the actual production of the cartoon animation version of Alice in Wonderland with Disney, they used live actors. The artists would sit up there with a piece of paper and their pencil and color pen and start drawing in resemblance of what the actors were doing to kind of get some real live energy from the real live actors. So it's really interesting. Alice is just kind of rolling in the woods, and she's trotting along trying to find her way back home. You know, she has to perform. That's the whole reason why Alice is in Wonderland, because she's sitting down and She doesn't want to perform. She falls asleep in the flowers, and throughout her whole entire trip, she's traveling along, and she bumps into the caterpillar. Oh, who are you? She starts talking to the caterpillar, seeing if she can get some guidance, just as she's done with everybody else, and of course with the caterpillar's communication. She doesn't get too far. Stop! It is not spoken correctly. It goes. Hold on, the little crocodile and pig. Prove his shining tail and pour the water of the Nile onto every golden scale. I noticed the caterpillar always asking questions when he's being asked a question, and poor Alice, you know, she needs some help. She needs some guidance. Exactly what is your problem?
Well, it's precisely this. I should like to be a little larger.
Why?
Well, after all, 3 inches is such a rigid...
Exactly. 3 inches high. And it is a very good height indeed.
Well, I'm not used to it. And you needn't shout.
By the way, I have a few more helpful hints. One side will make you grow taller.
One side of what?
And the other side will make you grow shorter.
The other side of what?
With a mushroom, of course.
One side will make me grow.
I think it's really enticing to play 2 roles at once. So if you are capable of performing like a woman, changing your pitch, then you can do that, and it looks great. My life as a film character it's much more difficult and challenging to do a character role very well. Highly intense. Immediacy is important. Acting as a human being, I feel, is always easier than acting as a character. I am the caterpillar, and I am no one else but the caterpillar. This is a project that I have definitely had in mind my whole entire life. Whether I was going to produce it or not was honestly irrelevant. I knew that the adrenaline that was running through me involving this character was something that had to shine.